Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and a very good evening to all of you. I am Amjad Ali here from Doha, Qatar. Dear students, today I am going to share with you some possible question and answer of minor experiment 3 and 4 for upcoming PBA exam. Again, I share you the list of minor chemistry practical FPISC HCC-I. So for this, from these minor practicals, 6 marks questions will come. Last time I shared with you experiment number 1 and 2, and today I am going to share with you some possible question and answers of minor experiment 3 and 4. Minor experiment 3 is purify a given sample of sodium chloride by passing HCl gas. It is actually the application of common line effect. Some possible question and answer relating to this experiment can be like number 1, you must know about the apparatus or equipment which is used for this experiment. We used like thistle funnel, round bottom flask, funnel, burner, beakers, and I show you in the diagram also. Now the questions relating to this experiment can be define common ion effect. Common ion effect is also there in your 11th grade theory, the phenomenon in which the degree of ionization or solubility of an electrolyte is suppressed by the addition of highly soluble electrolyte containing a common ion is called common ion effect. Define solubility product. It is defined as the product of equilibrium concentration of ions, each raised to a power which is the coefficient of the ions in the balanced equation. It is also there in your theory book. More possible question like someone may ask what is the basic principle of this experiment, or what happened when HCl gas passed through a saturated solution of NaCl. By passing HCl gas, concentrated concentration of Cl ions increases. So according to Le Chatelier principle, equilibrium shift to left. As a result, NaCl solid will form. In another words, we can say that pure NaCl will get precipitated, leaving behind the impurities in the aqueous solution. So this is the result of your this experiment. At the end of experiment, you will get the pure NaCl. Name chemical compound responsible for hygroscopic nature of common salt. Magnesium chloride. Another question, define solubility. The maximum amount of solute in grams which can dissolve in 100 gram of solvent at a particular temperature. Another question, why sodium chloride cannot be purified by the process of crystallization? It is because of its very small difference in solubility at ordinary temperature and that at high temperature. Another question, how back suction can be avoided in this experiment? You see in the diagram, in order to avoid any risk of back suction, HCl gas should be passed through a guard, and a wolf bottle can be used for this purpose. More questions are here relating to this experiment, like name important hygroscopic impurities present in the rock salt. Calcium chloride, magnesium chloride. Which chemicals are used in this experiment? Common salt, or you can say table salt, concentrated sulfuric acid, distilled water. Name the common ion used in the purification of NaCl. Any common ion due to which it is precipitated in pure form, that is Cl-, chloride ion. Chloride is also present in HCl and in Cl. So it is a common ion which helps its purification. More, another experiment number 4, determine the heat of neutralization of NaOH and HCl. It is last minor experiment in your FBISC PBA list. One question can be, show the equipment or apparatus used to determine the heat of neutralization of NaOH and HCl. So equipments are one colorimeter with a stirrer, balance thermometer, and even someone give you the diagram in the exam and you supposed to label the missing parts. So you keep it in your mind about this diagram. Relating to this experiment number 4, determine the heat of neutralization of NaOH and HCl. More question can be like, define strong acid. Acid which ionizes completely in the aqueous solutions to give hydrogen ions like HCl and H2SO4 are strong acids. Name a few weak acids: acetic acid, benzoic acid, oxalic acid. So these are weak acids. What are weak bases? Weak bases are those which do not ionize completely in aqueous solutions. For example, ammonium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, barium hydroxide. Another question, what is the heat of neutralization of a strong acid with a strong base? It is 13.7 kilocalories per mole. What is the principle of colorimetry? The principle of colorimetry is heat gained is equal to heat lost. Define specific heat. It is the number of calories or quantity of heat required to raise the temperature of 1 gram of a substance through 1 degree centigrade. Fill in the blanks. If hydrogen ion react with hydroxide ion, arrow water is formed, plus dash kilocalories will produce. Answer, 13.7 kilocalories per mole produce. This answer is in CGS system. In SI system, the answer will be 57.32 kilojoule per mole. Like another question, fill in the blanks, or someone may give you like how much heat will produce in this neutralization reaction. If HNO3 allowed to react with potassium hydroxide, HNO3 is a strong acid, KOH is a strong base. If they allow to react with one another, they will produce KNO3 aqueous plus water plus dash heat. Answer is again 13.7 kilocalories per mole in CGS system. And in SI system, it is 57.32 kilojoule per mole. Another question about another reaction, that is HCl react with the NaOH, arrow NaCl formed plus water and plus dash. This experiment which we performed in the laboratory, it is about NaOH and HCl. So same amount of the heat will produce because whenever strong acid react with a strong base, salt produce and water produce. Due to the formation of water, other are spectator ion, and always water is formed in such neutralization reaction. Due to that, the answer is same, 13.7 kilocalories per mole in CGS system, and in SI system 57.32 kilojoule per mole. Define heat of neutralization. It can be defined as enthalpy change of a reaction when 1 mole of water is formed from its hydrogen ion aqueous and hydroxide ion aqueous ions. Actually, whenever a strong acid reacts with the strong base, formation of the water is a reaction, that is neutralization reaction. Define heat of solution. It is the amount of heat evolved or absorbed when 1 gram mole of solute is dissolved in large excess of solvent so that the further dilution of the solution produces no heat exchange. It is called heat of solution. See you next. For more lecture, keep watching Amjad Ali 1522 at youtube.com. At the end, I share with you one more magic word G. It is also one of the magic word. Use it maximum while replying to others, especially to your parents. Like your mom, always say G, or to your father, while replying, always say G father, G papa ji, G abu ji. There will be magic. Okay, Allah Hafiz.